With an I-Team exclusive, less than a week after we broke the story of investors who say they were scammed in a real estate venture promoted by radio host DJ Envy, there is a major development.
DJ Envy's longtime business partner has been arrested by federal agents in New Jersey. Cesar Pina has been charged with fraud. Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace has been all over the story. She has the latest from federal court in Newark.
Cesar Pina arrested by the feds this morning on a charge of wire fraud and brought here to the federal courthouse in Newark. They say this may be just the beginning. He could face additional charges of money laundering.
You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ, my friend Cesar Pina.
DJ Envy often had his pal, Cesar Pina, on the radio host's The Breakfast Club show.
Started with no money, and here I am. $50 million later in real estate.
Promoting their real estate partnership. Now, in this federal complaint, the government says Pina engaged in a Ponzi-like scheme involving investors, adding Pina defrauded dozens of victims of millions of dollars. We interviewed many of them.
I lost $200,000.
$835,000 in total.
I lost a total of $64,000.
I lost $1 million.
Envy, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, was not charged, but many of the alleged victims say they were influenced by his celebrity.
He's advertising this all over the radio and on television.
Investors say Pina promised he would rehab and flip distressed properties, many in Patterson, giving a 30% profit within months. Dozens have now filed lawsuits saying they never got any of their investment back. Pina is accused of pocketing $17 million from just 4 properties. As news broke of his arrest, we were interviewing Jeff Robinson, who owns a food truck and car wash in Patterson.
My son was my world, and these people took advantage.
His son, Jeff Jr., tragically died in a car accident 6 months ago, leaving 2 children behind. Jeff Jr. had invested $325,000 with Pina in this Passaic property. The dad says Pina then went dark.
A month after I buried my son, I called Cesar. Oh, bro, I'm going to meet you. I have text correspondence with Cesar, text messages. Oh, I'm running a little behind. He never met me here. But my main concern is getting what's due to those children. It's not fair. The comfort would be when my grandkids are in position when they have trust accounts with that money that he owes those children.
Pina pleaded not guilty. He has to post a $1 million bond and is being released on electronic monitoring. He cannot leave the state of New Jersey. No comment from DJ Envy. An inside source tells us that the iHeartRadio offices were visited by the feds, who took out electronic equipment as part of this investigation. From Newark, Sarah Wallace, News 4 New York.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. And as Babyface Ray was saying his song Real, it get real in the field. You better tighten up. And for DJ Envy ex-partner, Cesar Pina, Flippin' NJ, it done got real deal like Holyfield right here. And it's only gonna get more realer and more realer and more realer. So it's only right that we spill the real. And I'm gonna have links in the description from NBC New York, and I'm gonna get into the write-up in just a second to go back over some key stuff. But as this news broke yesterday, he bonded out. And he went to Instagram and posted himself up, listening to the classic DMX song, We Not Going Anywhere, We Right Here. Kind of put like a little weird smirk on his face. Then went to his post on Instagram, posted up 50 Cent Hustler's Ambition music playing, and had a post that said, every negative is a positive. The bad things that happen to me, I somehow make them good. That means you can't do anything to hurt me. And in the caption, he said, I'm still here, always moving forward, never backwards. He responded to somebody in the comments also saying that his friends didn't keep it solid with him as they should have, like he would think they would pretty much. And I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all. Whenever them feds come knocking on a fraud scheme like this, that means they've been sitting back, watching, collecting data and information to where they can make you plead guilty to whatever they going to charge you for when it comes to fraud, and meaning you're going to have to come off some of these fees. So any of this money that you got in your account, anything that can be accounted for, that means you will be coughing it up. I'm always say innocent until proven guilty, until everything play out in the court of law. I know my supporters and my viewers hate that when it looks away and everything on the internet, but I have to say that for him and DJ Envy. Now, I won't play dumb and ignorant to it. Him being directly connected with Envy, them promoting it on the Breakfast Club, most definitely gonna raise a lot of eyebrows and have a bunch of hairs on the back of people's necks standing up like, hold on, Envy, are you guilty? Envy has said he has nothing to do with this, said, hey, I did this to put light in the community for the information. He came out last week on the radio, said, nah, it ain't that. I had nothing to do with anything of that nature. I was there to help to put financial awareness, wealth, and real estate information to the community. But when you promote it on Breakfast Club, they gonna look at it like, hold on, it can go to the highest level. And that's why you hear the feds from their inside source, that's them, saying they went and hollered at iHeartRadio. They gonna go all the way to the top to get the information that they need. When them feds come up with them papers, ain't no this or this or that. This is coming from that judge. You got to call your lawyer, then you got to fight and go for the gusto to prove that you were innocent in this thing. And as I tell people all the time, bro, when it comes to these cash grabs, quick flips, I'm not gonna speak on their situation. Sound too good to be true. We talking making money flip in less than 6 months, and you give me 100,000, I'ma turn it to a quick 140 for you, nigga, no sweat, no problem. If that was the case, what they need your money for in real life? Just keeping it all the way 1,000. Everything that glitter ain't light, and everything that shine ain't gold, and everything that they tell gon' flip probably gon' fold. Just keeping it all the way 1,000 with you. But the write-up says this: federal agents in New York, Jersey arrested the longtime business partner of popular radio host DJ Envy in connection to an alleged fraudulent real estate venture. Cesar Pina, often promoted on DJ Envy's syndicated iHeartRadio show, The Breakfast Club, was arrested Wednesday on wire fraud. The federal complaint against Pina, 45, claims the man engaged in a Ponzi-like scheme to defraud dozens of victims. Envy's, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, was not charged, but many of the alleged victims say that they were influenced by his celebrity. Pina pleaded not guilty to the fraud charge and was released on $1 million bond and electronic monitoring. He is not allowed to leave the state. DJ Envy did not comment Wednesday, but last week responded to reporting on the alleged scheme. Now, the reasons I did these seminars is because I wanted to uplift my community. I want to teach my community about the real estate things that I didn't know when I was first buying my first home. I want to teach our community about investing and in generational wealth. Tell you like this right here, iHeartRadio being one of the top syndicate platforms, this case done got a lot of unwanted attention to it. So they gonna be digging real deep for any type of information on the federal side and the company side. And if anybody played any role or any type of wrongdoing, they gonna take it all the way up there with you. And that just is what it is. Me, as I told y'all again, all this get money quick scheme and flipping and flopping and this and that, I'll be seeing that from a mile away from anybody. I ain't gonna put that on them, but I'm just saying, well, I grew up around niggas, they talk slick, talk quick, finessing it, finagling, make you think they on your side, nigga, and then you know already, you can spot it from a mile away. I learned this at an early age. After being finessed myself a couple times as a young kid, damn, you know, okay, I can spot a nigga that's running game from any lane, from all the way down the street. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000, stay on your pivot.